My grievances is a lot. If I can start my grievances, it will not finish today. My grievances, let me learn my grievances from Nigeria. Nigeria is a country that the world is supposed to come to.
We are here today, we're trying to save our jobs.
Are you local? Are you local?
We are locals.
And how are you losing your job?
We are losing our jobs because when they are taking the foreigners away, that's the foreigners who are giving us jobs. Yes.
So
we won't have jobs.
Are you in the clothing factories here?
Yes, we are in the clothing factories.
So I say that again. Are you saying that when they remove the foreigners, as the government is saying, you are going to be without a job?
Yes, we won't have jobs.
Why is that?
Most of the foreigners are machinists.
Right.
We don't have local machinists.
But people are saying machinists are everywhere. The machinists are everywhere.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
That's a lie.
Yes, that's a lie.
No, but when we post about the foreigners and the locals, we can't get the locals to be machinists. They all tell us, no, the machinists are everywhere. Thousands, we are lying. Are you local guys saying that because the government is saying no? There are thousands of workers here.
Go to Xenophobic. We need foreigners. They are our people. We understand. We are nothing. All we know as South Africans, we know how to cut the press. That's all. But the foreigners, most of them, they know how to do the garments.
So, darling, hold on. Please send a message to your president, Mr. Ramaphosa, and tell him what you just said now.
Mr. Ramaphosa,
hold on.
Mr. Ramaphosa, you can't chase the foreigners. They are part of us. They are our people. If you chase them, we are nothing. The factories are going to be closed, and we're going to be poor. We're going to be hungry. We have children. What our children are going to eat? Nothing. We need foreigners. I'm working on almost 5 years. When you don't have a foreigners in the factory, we won't have no job, we won't have nothing, we will go poor. Foreigners will live here in South Africa. We won't have nothing, we won't have nothing. We need the foreigners here. They can't even make one garment.
Who? Local?
South African people.
But you're the local, you're saying the truth. Is that the truth?
We've been trying to train them. Since last year, we didn't have one good machinist.
Not one?
To do even one garment.
But MK Labour just says, ANC loses, says plenty of people out there for machinists.
They're supposed to give us that people. One of them must come and bring one people to show us how to do the job. But they can't give us any one person to replace the foreigners. We can't chase somebody without a replacement. We have to find a replacement.
Foreigners must stay.
Losing money now. We're losing money. We're losing our piece of bread because we're not giving money to us.
The argument is that why aren't we employing the locals to be the machinists? Why are only foreigners the machinists?
Why only foreigners the machinists? You see, our local people. I'm not like I'm blaming our local people. I'm the local people too. We don't have experience, some of us, and we are choosing the prices. We're demanding so much price from our bosses.
For wages, you mean?
Yes, we're demanding too much wages. While we don't know, while you are still learning, you're expecting our bosses to pay you too much grade.
So the lady said that the locals will try to employ them, but they can't make it.
Yes, they can't make it. Only 1 week that they stay inside the factories and they see that the wages is not enough for them. And then they're going out.
People are saying they're taking the locals, they work 2 days, 3 days, and they're gone.
After they get their wages, they're going out and look from another job. And then they're going to complain from the labor people from MK. They're going to complain about what this factory is this factory is this is not paid people. Why? They are them that they don't want to work. We're here to say we don't want the foreigners to go, we don't want Malawi go, we don't want Lesotho go, we don't want any other country go. Why? Because if they go, we are going to lose our countries. Our bosses are going to close the factories. Where are we going to eat? Exactly nothing. But Africans are lazy, mama.
Yo, that's a big statement. That's a big statement to make. Yep.
If you take a South African and put on the machine, and you take the Malawi person put on the machine, and you take the Lesotho one,
my grievances is a lot. If I can start my grievances, it will not finish today. My grievances, let me learn my grievances from Nigeria. Nigeria is a country that the world is supposed to come to. Who is South Africa for us to come here and be called Kware? Nigeria is the biggest country in Africa. But one problem with Nigeria is corruption, tribalism. That is why we left our country to this country. We are not supposed to come to this country. South Africa is supposed to come to Nigeria to work for us. You know, me, I'm a graduate. I studied sociology. So, but there is no way. The country is still on what I don't know. That is why we are in this country, suffering. I like what the present administration of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, did. For the first time, he tried to evacuate Nigerians in this type of problem. But look at what is happening. The first flight gone. The second flight was suspended without any valid reason. Nothing. Look at people are inside suffering. People left their properties. People sell everything they have. People are here suffering. We are coming every day to know what is happening. So we are here today to protest, to know why the minister is supposed to address us, or the commission, any one of them in the authority is supposed to address us, to tell us what happened. There is no reasonable feast date. We only hear they should evacuate us on 30th. That is not an English. I know English. They should give us a reasonable date that we will be evacuated. You see my mouth, I've been attacked. Our lives are not safe here anymore.
People are stranded, sleeping on the street. Even so many of them are sick. When I went inside there, so many of them inside there are sick because of the situation. Even right now, to see food to eat is difficult. If not, some of the pastors, like the Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria here in South Africa, have come with their food, and some other organization to make sure that these people have food. The government cannot even provide food for the people that are stranded in the High Commission here. It's so embarrassing. It's so shameful that the government of Nigeria are irresponsible. I don't know what to say about it, but the Nigerian government are incompetent about the citizen. There is no reason. They are promising us today. If I send you the flight they send there, they send us on the 5th. So many times they have failed. When they said whatever, they failed.
We are here to actually support Nigerians who says they want to go home, and we are also here to give them support and say to the Nigerian embassy, Nigerian government, we are saying please assist those who have handed themselves and say we are here, we would like to go back home. We are saying assist them because we understand it's really not so nice to be in a place where you are no longer feeling safe, where you are no longer feeling comfortable. So we are saying to the government of Nigeria, please assist them, those who've handed themselves to go home. It's so unfortunate that today in South Africa we are going through this kind of events where we do no longer tolerate each other, but we are calling all South Africans to please respect the rule of law, to not take the law into their hands and fight our brothers. We understand their grievances, but to them, we as South Africans, we are saying the real battle should be taken to our government, not to our fellow brothers and sisters. That's the reason why we are here. Yes, we are also joining the chorus of the president to say this has to be done by the law officials and the government authorities. We believe that no one except the authorities of government should confront foreign nationals, ask them for their documents, because even if you can ask them for their document, we do not know how a work permit looks like, we do not know how an asylum looks like, and even if somebody can produce their documents and give them to you, you still don't know whether it's fake or whether it's original. So this is why we are saying, please let us all obey the rule of law. The government of South Africa is more than capable to deal with this. There's no need for us to be holding sticks and wanting to fight our brothers and sisters, because we know there are many reasons that make somebody leave his country. It's not even easy to leave your country and migrate to another country, but now our fellow brothers and sisters are facing these situations, and I want to send a message to Nigeria to let them know that it's not all South Africans who have Afrophobia, because if you look at things, this thing is only happening to black people who are looking like me and you. There are many foreign nationals who are white out there who are illegal in this country, but they are not experiencing what these people are going through. So we are saying to them and to Nigerians there at home to please bear with us. We believe the government is going to do the right thing, and to those who are still here, we are saying please do not fight back. We understand that people know that you are powerless, and there's nothing you can do. So please let us all respect the law. The police and the Home Affairs are the rightful people to deal with this. So let us all be patient up until we see what's going to happen. But we all pray that there shouldn't be any bloodshed in this country simply because of a document.
Matata kwenzakalana eMzansi matata buka idorobha livaliwe bafethu yabona ukuthi lihambile izwe matata ubani bafethu no shop is operating today bu yabona ukuthi itora sasizethu eMzansi bafethu we don't own anything bafethu in our country. The shops are closed bafethu should ngaphandle kwaba silutho. That's the message bafethu. That's the message you're telling the people. Kudvele ngaphandle kwabo thina sisilutho. Akahleni matata akahleni. Look at the town, it's closed. The town is closed bafethu. Bafethu, this is sad. This is very sad as South Africans. Boy. They must actually go and leave the country. Look at the shops are closed. Everywhere. Everywhere, bafethu. It's because most shops, they are not owned by South Africans. What? They are shut down, bafethu. We are telling people we are nothing without them. No ways. Something has to change. Something has to change. The people are angry.